early elimination here in the Stage 2 playoffs, as well as bailing out Boom.
Yeah, if you want to talk about getting back
Dude,
into
I'm telling you, the
Frenchies
Frenchies are making a return at the moment. Nongshim on defense, DFM on attack, 2-0 on the pistols for Nongshim.
Back for them as well in this standard Agent Comp of 5 that we've known for time and time again, and it is just looking to be straight into B.
Should have got a one-way.
Held at bay from a bit of this util.
Well, May up and over the top,
Frenzy.
able to go ahead and just get on top of RB there with that Frenzy in hand.
Okay,
Ooh,
look at that though.
The hell
That
of a
looks
shot.
nice. This looks
Before
nice.
Ivy can drop down into
Dude,
the side. May
how
is
does anyone's
continuing to
Frenzy
press
do
forward.
that?
It's just playing into
Mate,
alley.
you
Will
can't
probably
be-
be taken down here by Domby.
I get it, because your Frenzy just did that, but surely you can't go for it again.
Sending out the relay bolt, but all of DFM, the remaining 4 players, able to just safely tuck back around this corner.
How does a Frenzy do that at that
No,
distance?
that's what I was thinking.
Like a classic
There's a
Frenzy.
triple dink, right?
Hasn't been able to do that in quite some time. Well, with that, DFM, they will find their first pistol of this series. Start things off very nicely. This time on Nongshim's map pick.
Yeah, just got to see if they're going to be able to double down, though, really. We need to see just a convincing start here from them on this attacking side. Get the lion's share
No,
of the
not
rounds that
really.
they possibly can before switching
like a
things
lot of work, man.
up. Because we're going to talk about a lot of shenanigans.
I've definitely
that
been
Nongshim
frustrated
are
at
gonna
teams,
throw at
though.
you. A lot of questionable plays. You're going to have to be very coordinated in your space holding.
But I pretty much just go,
Informational
thank God
gathering.
that's not me,
It is,
and then move
the
on.
standard agent department
Instead of thinking
for
I need to help
DFM.
these guys out.
It's the true meta for a reason, I guess one could argue.
Well, that's a good amount of information off of 0 point. 3 players noted outside of A. As Recon goes in towards Market, nothing going to be spotted there. Ivy could late fill the position.
This is
but
nice, but Nongshim are going to have quite a lot of people here.
Towards stairs.
They got no flash to fast, and
Checks coming through.
Dude,
May
how
up
did
and
they
over the
fast
top,
blood
swing out.
so
Ivy able to find a little lick of damage, but can't find
Guess
much
like
more
that.
than that time. In Persia, however,
Ooh, I
one
guess like
apiece
that.
as Francis does manage to get another. It's going to be decent damage dealt as Persia now has a Vandal in hand. Still sitting here on the site. Do they try to just pivot this? I mean, they have time, but they're widely going to be boxed in. And okay, they do well to avoid getting isolated.
Actually, in the
Gian with a 4K.
2v1.
Go ahead and get
expensive.
DFM that second round
That's
victory.
expensive. 2 guns out
a
of
world
him.
in which they peak individually.
Ash,
and
thank you so
Persia
much,
can
dude.
remove the
Appreciate
head
the
from their
gift.
shoulders.
Thank you for doing
Guardians versus Vandal, if he's quick on it, but just a bit too much of an overcommitment on the swing.
Would I do
Some
more
damage
prepared
delivered by the free guns, though,
YouTube
essentially,
content?
from
I want to
Nongshim
at one
here.
point,
So
yeah.
going into the bonus round, it may look to be okay for them.
It's
I'm more kind of
It's just
angling
so
this
hard
on the
when the
form that we just
season's
want to see
on.
a good start to DFM
It's
here
just so hard to
bounce
find
back
time.
from the slapping they had over on the previous map.
And that's
for sure.
normally where the most
Now we see
content
with
is.
the rifles in hand for Nongshim, the wall going to be controlled over towards A with both of the smoking agents.
Deep in the corner, fragment
Okay,
Market.
making it look like a B hit. They got a smoke out in the open with the... Damn, bro. Look at this. Look at this strat. Wait, this was sick. Omen flash deep. Shallow smoke. Recon behind.
At the end of it all, Persia trying to hold here on Cat. Will be able to take down Akame. Finds that kill, gets the spot out onto Jet's head, but can't take it off quite just yet. Swings in, spots 2. Paranoia should be good. With RB there's the second layer. They are able to save them off for now. Look at the same time, though, able to find Francis. The site's been opened up, and it's really on May to try to survive, but he cannot.
Still,
so now
though,
a 2v3.
Kinda...
As RB
it's unlucky. It's a great bonus. It's lovely shots from RB. It's a great bonus strat, to be honest with you. Smoke in the open. Omen flash. Recon lands behind or above. I'm not sure which. So you can get a kill from the smoke here. And then you can push into market, and then you can go split over towards A, which is where you wanted to hit.
Nongshim at the moment too, surrounding this
nice,
market
man.
area on these
It's rare that you see unique strats
strats
on
They're
Ascent.
able to rein them in a little bit.
It's cool.
They look to enter back on this defensive side a little bit and be ahead of the information and the expectation plays instead of trying to be a little bit more reactive.
It's a good sign for DFM. They had nice pistol, which would look pretty prepped, especially with the util. And then good bonus rounds. Like this shows me that they were 100% sure that Nongshim were going to pick this.
Try to push into that. In fact, you have that very disconnected turret just in case there is an aggressive push from the side of Nongshim.
And that 0 point did hit RB.
So when you see that kind of stuff, you're expecting pretty good set ult rounds as well normally. I would say. Maybe some kind of anti.
RB trying to find him, but May able to get on top of him a little bit faster, react a little bit quicker, a little bit cleaner. Finds his second as Francis will fall. Persia's still trying to hold his own here on the side.
Neon util to help him out, that was kind of sick.
At the same time. As he tucks in down towards Hell, Spike on the floor, Ivy here at Heaven. It seems like they We're worried about this potential rotation coming through. So switch going to be hit. Recon over the top. Ivy will clear that. He's playing the angle to try to watch for it.
Spike planted.
Ivy's going to reposition. Rotate over, at least break the door. Try to shake them up, but Judge now in hand from May. Swing in the corner, finds a great timing as the Nano gets tossed.
Okay, big round for them.
From May to keep DFM
we got one pass and sorry, two people that can't buy next. They're gonna eco, right?
Towards Ascent, and
low
what
buy.
is the
Can't force this,
expectation on
really.
the actual agents that they might be coming in with as well,
Dude, this was lovely to watch from him though. Look at this whole round.
They're running that in combination with an Astra instead. It's just a very different looking state for DFM in the early stages of stage 1 for that. Off to the races here on this map with May getting very confident and getting set up by the team. Disregard a little bit of the self-flashing and stuff. They still reassess the situation and get those battles in towards the A side.
It wasn't down to Nico. You really got to worry about the Bucky. Good chance for them to get some ults and some money.
In B main, of course.
I do think that DFM, seeing the demo of this comp is going to help them a lot. Because last time Nongshim played, they were doing the whole passive A pressure with smoke and wall. But once you've seen that and you actually know that maybe Killjoy should be starting over towards A, I think they're going to have a pretty good time.
DFM more than happy to play this out patiently as Fragment goes down in towards Wine, checking that lurk isn't in.
Yeah, just clear a couple of corners that you need to. And
especially with how prepped they were again for pistol and bonus.
The drone, he might try to make a play off the back of this one.
No way.
Has not spotted him. May now going for the entry. There's the first shot. Looking for the second.
That is a massive play, man. RB did incredible. God, this gets insanely durable. Do Omen ult to pick up a gun? No one really does it.
You still have that Bucky in hand as well for Dami.
I would say it's
He's allowed access into the site, but for now, May is looking to stave him off.
Francis has full util here to help the team in the reconnaissance game.
I feel like they need to be watching this Heaven angle. Stop Dami from being able to slide forward, but they don't know that Bucky's in play quite just yet. Fast lane now coming through. Relay bolt going to be tossed.
You gotta do a lot on short, Jinbung.
Is it GN able to find anything there? Just get flushed out, but Jinbung coming away with 2, playing out from door, and it's
a lot on short. Fair play.
Nice little push in front of May, making it easy for him.
You would have loved an Omen ult here.
Fall. May's patience, and ends up paying off. Close,
on defense,
close enough.
it's
DFM
like
now
normally to pivot towards back of sight.
Players playing behind smokes on opposing teams.
It's a winnable if you
starts off with RB, able to find a double.
Even if you get cancelled, you work up with the A main and you would have time to pick up a gun anyway.
You think that there's some significant damage done by Nongshim and they may be able to come away with a round, but even though there's a scan reveal on a Jinbung a little bit earlier on, does not matter. Just holding a very strong line and a bit of a different sort of crossfire. 4-1, good start from DFM.
Timeout.
You flipped the script over for the last map, and it was, it was a technical 4-1, and then some more runs from Nongshim to extend it. So they don't want to see what they were able to do done to them. Call a timeout here.
DFM unable to find any value off the timeout calls in the previous map. Let's see if Nongshim can get a conversion, because I mean,
after got quite a few kills in these rounds, so at least the money's not out of control.
Let's say, of T1 yesterday, their timeouts not leading to any round wins to memory. They've actually slipped from being top of the leaderboard in that regard.
Yeah, and who's overtaken them in the round wins after the timeout percentages? It's Nongshim.
It's the other team in the black and red.
Yeah, it's a Nongshim. So, I mean, let's see if they're going to be able to do it successfully. They found both wins after timeouts in last map. So they've even propelled that a little bit further. But timeout aside now, it's the time for Nongshim to recognize what they want to be finding here. Access to a pit for RB.
Okay, back up.
See if that's going to be the angle. But
back up Bucky.
And I'm a little bit more interested in, especially if there's a battle.
And I was saying they were going to have set strats, and I think.
But Dami with a nice little angle.
I think for Jet Knives, maybe.
Of this play from DFM.
At least. Jesus, wait. What is that shot?
Akame hitting another crazy shot as the drone.
Don't know if they needed to do this after the
command in play as well. If you want to reset the situation here,
after the pick over towards middle, but it was the original plan.
With it because you don't have smokes anymore.
I need that back in full speed, then 0.75, then 0.25. That is ridiculous. B-main control though firmly in the hands
from them. Spike down as well.
The spike now on the floor.
What's my thoughts on Neon over Jetta on Ascent? Everything is limited to an extent. Everything is limited. I think the wall was pretty good on this map. I will say there's some cool stuff you can do with the wall.
Now, leaves it all to May, up and over the top, finds the first, looking for the reset, Gets close, needed one more dagger.
It does worry me.
But he just
I think if I knew the opposite team, if Cypher didn't exist, I'd be okay with it.
Having the
to be
timeout work a
honest.
treat.
Good picks in B main, but that's not the thing we want to see here. Achilles is it. We want to see
Don't care about this.
A Kame's flick. Oh my god!
Huh?
He's
It's
robbed
a nice
him.
shot, man.
That is disgusting.
That's one of the nastiest ones that we've seen.
Yeah.
That's his
Look fast in
Meteor
slow-mo.
Bangkok, that ISO shot that he nails just in front of B main on Haven.
Okay, Nongshim can start getting some rounds, man. We got 5 ults here.
Around win,
They
and
need
now
to
5
get their
ultimates
money
here for
good on
Nongshim
this
as
one,
the
so
economy gets steadied.
they would
Operator
love
still
to
held
pop
on to here.
not all the ults, but majority of the ults, try and make it clean.
Sending out the drone, going to be spotting a Kame
Gets worth.
early, but it's a bait and switch play with May. Gonna respect it.
Alarmbot gets spotted over towards middle. Recon goes in. Guy on the right shot it. They don't.
Relay bolt into the corner. They're very
Oh,
suspicious
that
about this
Omen
scene.
flash
Yeah,
from
the
short
Cloudbirds
is
will
great.
confirm
Omen
those
flash back was really
suspicions.
nice as well, though. Big
Overdrive
pinch
gonna be
over
popped,
towards
up and
middle.
over the top
It's a
goes May,
legit
but
10
RB
pass
is
and
there
duel
with
at
the
mid.
crunch. He's able to find one, but Jimbin Cess able to find some answering fire. Swing out. Jen wins the battle at Cat. As it's going to be a pick up of the spike. And now looking to try to bring this one forward, but already last 2 players rotating into position here.
That was nuts.
Don't have a Hunter's Fury. You can have maybe a stalemate lockdown. But Ivy's just swinging forward, so it seems like he's not going to look to try to invest.
Oh,
that
what a
one.
round
GN,
from you.
Despite being low HP, still is able to find that headshot. That leaves Francis now to his own devices. Fully flashed up and spotted. Tucked back around the corner. Turret uncleared. Smoked off.
That's so tanky.
Unless no one clears this recon, which, okay, they don't. But it doesn't matter. He cannot find the shots.
Gien handled this very well. Omen flashed back over towards middle, got the smoke out, managed to kind of just isolate the short players, protect some of the mid players.
DFM. When you think it starts to get a little bit sticky, I want to give a bit of credit over towards GN too.
Yeah, it did so good.
Paranoia timing from him that comes in towards mid, actually throwing a bit of a kerfuffle over to Nongshim too. You could see them scramble a little bit back, and then damn, he pops the overdrive.
They reacted so well.
Not expecting another player to just be slotted in
the corner. It's an odd choice for
a lot of backwards and forwards.
It's an odd choice for Nongshim with so many ults to do that.
Holding the reins
Crunch
here,
at middle.
pushing Nongshim back to an eco as well.
I guess because you want to retake the sites and you want to react on the sites so you can all
back in towards this
Killjoy.
Turn over the top, spotting out on 3 players. Good info for Nongshim early.
Where do you expect this one to go?
Well, Gambi is just going to go straight forward. He's right into the smoke.
No
what a
way.
back from him with a buggy.
No way.
Francis,
Oh
great
my god,
reaction
he's
as Francis
popping him
able
from
to find
bottom
2.
middle with Sheriff
Suddenly
as
they're in
well.
such a bad spot. GM
Not another.
dropping down, plants his feet, finds one. Jinbong on the cross out from tiles.
Big
Finds
1v1.
another.
Picks up the
Now
gun,
finds
it's going to be
himself
hard.
alone. His weapon's going to be recovered.
Well.
He's going for the reload, and Jinbong hits the god timing onto Persia.
I mean, it was a good eco.
Bails
They
them
nearly
out.
won it.
And that's DFM
Nero Power,
continuing
thank
to
you
win.
so much. Or
That is
Nero Power,
unfortunate for
right?
Nongshim
The tier
as
one?
well.
Thank you
Francis
so much,
hitting
dude.
some
Appreciate it.
shots. Darby dispatches of one of them raid bosses in May. Putting up the performance on this map so far.
YouTube
There was
chat.
still like 15
Dude, why
bullets
does
or
no one
something
think I
when he's
read
picked up
YouTube
that
chat? What is
vandal, by
this?
the way. Let's
Cod
see.
reload.
9, 8, 5. Ah, that's why. He actually had to go for the
Does
reload.
winner play T1? Yeah.
Bit unfortunate for Persia in the end, but for Jinbong, gonna be holding true. 6-2. Guns present again for Nongshim, and this is Pacier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go up
looking for a
against
crunch,
the
but
big buy.
only
They want to
says
go
the side of the
aggro
map,
on
and
this
he is
one.
successfully able to drift away.
Dude, every single time they go. Wait,
That
but
leaves
then
Ivy
why
now
would your Killjoy play
alone.
Heaven?
Does have a safe pocket to tuck into, obviously, here at Heaven, but going to be a lot safer for him to maybe not stick around.
Yeah.
Zombie will have to pull back, but no, instead he's just going to pre-fire into the smoke there at main. Comes away with a kill. RB now, the one that's tucked behind the box. Detain onto one player. As Ivy does get caught. Dombey trying to flush him out of the
My
smoke.
goodness, it was a great
The
stun.
is able to do so. Jin gets caught off guard by Francis.
Yeah, I
So
guess
it's
that's
just too
why.
far
Delay
behind
into
the pack.
Fast Flood. I
Watching
thought they
the
were just going to
flank,
play
setting
with
up that one
Killjoy ult,
recon
but I guess
dart.
the Sova ult was one of the reasons why they didn't want to
Economy is
rely on it. Just Fast Flood.
reviable
Nice
in the next
delay.
round for DFM. But a 1 versus
It's been
4 in
such
this
an aggro
situation, if
defense
you
from
can
them
just
over
get a
towards
little
middle.
bit
They
of
just
damage
keep
onto
fighting
Nongshim,
mid.
keep there.
3 rounds in
Gotta
a
be a
row.
little bit more in check as well. You're not really coming
barely
away with a
talk
round,
to
especially with the
YouTube,
spike just
But let's,
in
okay, let's look at what
domain of
YouTube's
Nongshim
saying.
too.
Let's have a little look.
Should be able to send out the drone
We
and collect
got-
the spike and fly it back to
Does Sliggy read
That's the
YouTube
send
chat?
off, is it?
We got
Yeah.
YouTube chat and he rage baits. No wonder he hates us.
To be fair, if Wingman could
Is
somehow do that,
the first map worth watching? That's an okay one.
Yeah. I mean, he still played a little bit here and there, but
I mean, we don't need to make any more suggestions for Wingman.
Yeah, this is true.
Sliggy will unfriend us.
I missed him, man. See, that's what I get punished for focusing on YouTube chat. I missed what he said.
The clock down. Nongshim not even really wanting to try to flush him out of his position.
That's life's way of telling me to ignore him.
They know how risky it is for themselves to lose these weapons as well. So need to try to build up that economy. Like you said, DFM do have plenty of cash to continue to get these buys going.
And that is whether in the lockdown as well. The investment there from Jinbung, so it kind of sets up that if you can now remove Cess on that Sova with the Hunter's Fury, you can use your own lockdown for a potential.
We go another banger from YouTube. If Sliggy was a Valorant gun, what would he be? Brilliant.
In towards this half, try and equalize on the 6-6 department. They're currently just finding, you know, around here, around there. Funnily enough, it's 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1. So by now it should be around 10-11 to DFM, and then
does Prime Vision Strikers beat Furia? Another banger. Honestly?
Paranoia zoning back. Francis here for the moment, but he got Persia in deep. Oh, Tailwind gonna be botched, but still. Jinbung there to cover. RP trying to find something, but this is just a great little aggressive push forward here from the side of DFM.
Might be the best question, actually.
Leaving Ivy alone to drift away.
And you just have to do what Cess did in the last
guys,
one.
you gotta accept that you can't keep doing this.
Have a chit chat with the team to figure out a bit of a strategy going in towards the next round. Where Francis is all right for a buy,
defense like attack.
Will be all right. Danby doesn't have the overdrive, but we've seen him still be relatively okay with a lesser weapon.
It's a little too much.
He's not really having a big pop-off performance on this defensive side here either. And well, Persia, I mean, he's just begging for something. So more of a half-buy angle in the next round for Nongshim. Set yourselves up. A cheeky round if you can maybe get away with it with some ult investment. Otherwise, you're looking at a proper buy round 12. By that time, could even result in a 9-3 half.
It takes Corrode.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't like either of these teams, Corrode. Really I'm pretty sure.
You know, drop the pin,
I'm not sure.
block off the A site, judge
I think DFM thinks that Corrode is better than it is.
Something to that effect of Bucky for Dami
but I will say, Mayon Waylay is a little scary, but he should get shut down if he's trying to entry like they did last time they played it.
Oh, I'm silly. It's full loss.
Dude, I still think Nongshim can win this map as long as they stop going crazy aggro.
See what the armors look like.
Well, nevertheless, flip it on the other side. DFM, aware of the situation and the possible positions that the rest of the Nongshim guys are coming from immediately, apart from the B main players.
Yeah, able to script together to get the operator here.
This is why math on broadcast is dangerous.
Let's choose not to really go for it.
Yep.
Have to flash him into the angle. RB sends out the snake bite. Smoke now, cycle forward. Goes for the swing.
You want to kill that?
Get caught by the paranoia. Very well prepped here as DFM.
They just know they're going to go aggro, right? They really play Ascent this aggro on defense.
Yes, in fact, it does.
It's probably the most proactive team I've ever seen.
At the moment. Early warning calls as well from the paranoia and the expected flashes coming on through.
This is why we compare them to Paper X sometimes. It's just relentless. It's relentless aggression.
Hunter's Fury to try to peel the pressure. It goes forward with that shorty.
Wait.
Oh boy!
Wait.
Welcome to APAC average round.
Wait.
Getting a little bit silly.
It felt like there was time to avoid this, no? I felt like there was time to avoid this from the server.
The crossfire there. Janet will
Dobby trades, is practicing trading still.
There, but Dobby still is as well with the operator here at Heaven.
Spike planted.
Across the shot, connecting. Seth's going to be taken down.
Going to be a lockdown angle, and you can see they're already with this U-tilt.
He's got the fragment
ready. We got the molly ready, though. And we got the molly ready, so that means you don't need to push Heaven for this, right?
But now with GN breaking forward, becomes a lot more at risk. Fragment lobbed down. The spot on the one.
Oh my goodness, that is so scary.
And it was a perfect nade after all.
Okay.
Good destruction there from Akame, and now TFM. They continue having Nongshim get so very close to steal away these rounds.
It didn't cost them. It didn't cost them.
DFM showing
this
incredible perseverance here.
I want to see if we did him dirty.
In EVA, I was going to say we would have seen that replay like 5 times.
Nevertheless, we're continuing the pattern in this half of 2 to DFM and 1 over towards Nongshim. But my oh my, does that one get close? An unexpected angle from GN. And into the last round of the half now for Nongshim. You're kind of hoping you're able to come away with this one.
Surely
and
they don't go aggro on defense again.
For the next half.
Yeah, for quite some time. Quick little exit there. Gian, however, still able to find that kill. Gets in, gets out. Maytag down to 54.
A Viper Killjoy comp.
Opening kill for DFM. Not a lot of this utility.
Viper Killjoy
played
comp.
with either, so you can
No
even
flashes,
go for
but you have a neon.
execute if you want to yourselves. Incentivize.
Why
maybe
do they want to
RB
play
has
it
to
like
drop the
this?
pit. If the time just keeps on bleeding down,
Maybe in
instead.
prac they're getting
Hidden
absolutely
drone from
wrecked when they
Cesius
play
is
passive.
kind of an audible call. Can't get scoped out on the other side of the map.
Doctor does not clear that nano. Still having the double setup available for Ivy.
Like most teams will normally
Gonna be denied that pulse. Everybody from DFM now getting clustered on the
play
side
a
of the map.
Viper to
But
like
Dambi
fast flood.
Rewrapping, rotating across.
The delay should be pretty good, so you can always fast flood.
Well, Hunter's Fury is just going to confirm
In terms of at least like you put your Viper util to make sure it's doable.
Around it,
able to avoid all of it.
In for a B setup
I guess
now,
how Loud used to play it.
It's not going to cause any kind of pivots here for the team. Just looking to play split 2-2.
It'll be hard to get through this one way, no?
Getting spammed out. Great shots from May.
Oh.
The nano's now going to be popped, but Jimbo does get taken down by that. Ivy scaling forward, able to find the one, looks for the transfer onto the second, doesn't make it happen. Dambi looking to try to aggress forward.
Oh no.
Repushes back out of that fast lane, and he
Just
will
on his
fall.
own though.
Spike now planted. A couple seconds to spare.
Struggling to see why these teams pick these maps, man.
Has to try to bail them out.
I'm struggling.
CCN May taking that fight for a brief little moment, opts to back away, and Cess will be able to find it in the end.
It was a very nice
DFM.
half from DFM, especially when you start looking at their pistol, their bonus strat was good, they were very on top of the aggression for sure, they're fighting together all the time, and the util was nice. They were always fighting together. Like, look at them here, they're going to get trades in those situations.
I feel like they've also just had Dambi's number time and time again on this
does
map.
Nongshim come up with a new game plan of how to play their comp, or are we doing wall smoke over towards A?
For DFM,
they play it like this against Genji. At least on the big buy rounds, they were going aggro, I think.
That they throw in as well.
But didn't they just completely lock down? Like, I feel like they got so many on attacks.
Team Secret, the 13-10, Genji, the overtime. Doesn't give you too much confidence for this exact
all I remember from that game is just Munchkin getting
theorizing coming in towards this one. Maybe they do look to even change it and bring in the deadlock and go for some sort of deadlock comp here with the proficiency of Ivy. You know, bring something new out in towards a series like this one. Get back onto some really comfort roles.
Yeah, might be.
It's not like Sova for Francis is too bad, or Ivy on the Killjoy is too bad, but I have just been more impressed with the deadlock comps that they do sort of run.
What was the highlight? Making playoffs or a dance? Come on, guys.
But what a turnaround this has been for DFM across the board. I mean, I still want to go back and watch that Akame shot over and over again. Outside of Gelato.
Just make it your screensaver.
Yeah.
Holy, where are we, man? What year is this? We got a raid boss frenzy.
I'm sure someone could facilitate that.
People still use screensavers these days.
15 bullets now on the frenzy. Quite a few teams going for it. And there goes the raid boss frenzy.
Outside of a main
Recon's
here,
nice though.
It's a
little unlucky. There's pretty much everyone waiting for this.
So May will lose his life nice and early. That's going to be Nongshim with their leg in the door.
Oh, Nongshim. They'll generally set themselves up for a bit of a pop and go moment on
the
the back of a
frenzy's the best for that strat though. In the smoke.
Angling towards at the current time.
Going over the top. Does it get the spot here on the close angle? It does not. So Sess is able to find one, but nothing more. RP quickly will just go ahead and push forward.
Well, we asked if they were going to do similar stuff. We've at least got the wall here.
Pistol, and it will be.
Where was it?
So a fourth round win for them.
I'm not sure where the smoke went. Yeah, the smoke went here. Yeah, they're doing the same stuff. So you would imagine first buy round Killjoy starts over towards A for DFM.
Have to try and do it early on, give themselves as much space as they possibly can and as much possible opportunities. Beating the timing.
Did you see that FNS gifted 100 subs to VCT Pacific channel by accident?
Fair for them in towards the side.
What? How does
numbers for the trades?
How does one do that?
Doing really well in the last map today. So
what do you
continue on to do that for the
what do you mean?
Here.
Wait, that sounds incredible.
A
what do you mean?
To DFM.
How?
Just
I got so many questions.
Eco now.
Who is he meant to give the 100 to?
That Sheriff.
Has he misclicked like 3 times?
Tail went pop, but shot just goes right past Dombey. Unable to find that kill, so relay bolt looking to try to break their way forward in towards tree, and it will work a treat.
He meant to give to his own channel.
Mid, able to find one there on the cross, but
okay, that's a little more understandable.
Can very much still afford. Damage has been exchanged, so Jinbong down to 50 to try to see if maybe he can finish the job started here on the Dombey.
That's so funny.
Yeah, maybe.
So
as long as Dombey doesn't move from his current position, it should be A-okay, and now he's just been spotted out anyways.
Paranoia even just to go ahead and try to guarantee this one, forces him out into the open where Francis can collect, and that's going to be a pretty big fast track towards that Hunter's Fury. Already incredible. 2 charges away, whereas Jinbong got a lot of distance before that lockdown rather is going to be available.
It's definitely going to be a piece to get online for sure, but if that's red from DFM and it's something that they want to counter, I mean, it's the Agent set of 5 that we know, right? They could get that Paranoia and Dark combo ready, they could get a little bit of control into one of the extremities. It's currently
big buyer on chat. Here we go. Here we go. Killjoy starts over towards here. Did they play it? They play it a little different to what I thought. Okay, but they go super aggro on their defense. Got Vision Strikers esque. It wasn't really, it was a little different. And then we got the delay over towards here. They still get on site from Nongshim. 5v5, that's such a big duel. Dude's got a alarm bot from behind. He's got double molly for the spike.
Now they constantly have to be worried about that. For the push, but RB holding the door with the stinger in hand, able to find himself a second kill.
I'm a little worried for DFM. I thought they were going to have a better plan than this for the A stuff.
Flawless. Nongshim looking very much alive and well themselves here now on the attack as they get the bonus conversion.
I thought it was going to be like
love the position of Ivy
alarm
to be able to just play in their
legit just like alarm bot on the left, turret on top right, so you get info either way.
And then as well,
double
the
molly,
second layer of Nongshim
delay.
taking the Raptors' control. RB gets overlooked by Jinbong. Thought he'd actually properly spotted it out on the shoulder peek towards the switch. A couple of problem positions on DFM and capitalizations on Nongshim.
If they don't have the answer, oh god, now they want to fight A. Okay, but it is low buy. We'll see what they want to do in another buy round.
Okay. Well, good amount of that's going to be decay as well, but still, we'll find some damage.
They must have a couple of ideas of how to beat this. There's no way that this was their main plan. It was just one go at it. The fact that they used it on their big buy round, that does mean that was like what they thought they had the best chance of beating it with, which is a little worrying.
Snipe down out of the air. Jinbong now going to be overwhelmed. Francis will find that kill.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to retake this one with the shotguns. Who should be planning here? RB, Ivy, one of them.
TP forward into market. Paranoia does connect the purchase, able to pull back, and now RB on this flank, able to strike. He gets his one, he gets out, just leaving DFM reeling. Jin with a recovered Vandal, see if he's going to be able to find anything here. Try to slow the bankroll.
Oh no, there's a Pafu, there's quite a few. People use a couple.
You'd have to have a Kame to set him up with a flash or something here, but
the anti-Killjoy on short. There's quite a few KO nades from me.
The face forward. And yep, there's Ivy.
Okay, I'm worried, man. I'm a little worried for DFM. Do they time out here, or have they got like another set plan for this A stuff? So again, the A stuff is literally just wall and smoke, so you can creep out either side. It creates passive pressure. In theory, you gotta have 2 over towards it, and they can get back a side. Which then means the short tweak, that means the mid tweak. Like it's nice, but you have a Killjoy.
No, so trust in the players and the decision making is still going to look okay.
Or you fight A main, but it's hard to fight A main because this wall gets perma put up and they can be either side. Okay, they go for the fight over towards A. They go for the op. Surely the op just never gets a chance to work. Smoke goes down, wall goes down. Yeah, they palm a 3-person over towards A, which then means that these are weak.
Come through, so it's going to be a lot more pressure on this side of the map.
David with the prime, appreciate the 26 months. What are your thoughts on no orbs in the first 3 rounds to stop snowballing?
For Francis as well, if he's able to spot out, perhaps where the operator is or where it's not, if they know it's in play.
Okay, I don't think.
Good. Just using the drone now.
I think there's better ways of doing it.
See that nobody is close. Remove the turret. Standard protocol things.
Doesn't get a dart hit, so Just Fury not going to be called out quite just yet. Still has a bit of leeway with the lockdown out available where he could invest that pretty safely.
Whoa.
Paranoia.
Set Omen flash over towards short.
Somebody in mid, but there's no one there.
Yeah.
Just going to be a
They
one-dimensional
just wanted to get information at the 50-second mark to see if they were splitting, but because of the passive pressure over towards A, they still can't rotate towards middle. I will say the one thing for DFM that's working great at the moment is that alarm bottom middle. That alarm bottom middle is like really nice for them at the moment.
He tries to push up as there's the Hunter's Fury, the drop down. Oh boy.
How does he manage that?
Completely turned around. And given that you have the op, given that you are very much outnumbered, these three remaining players from DFM are going to have to just go for a save. Nongshim are going to be one round away from tying this up.
Man. We got to have a better plan, surely.
At the moment, right?
DFM
not getting information, not getting proactive in this round. When you've got a Sova, when you've got a KO, these players have refreshable information gaining abilities, right? The 0 point still does confirm
Get
player
burnt out from watching Valorant? No, not really. It's fun, man. I like the game.
Proactive enough to figure out where the end game was for Nongshim. As you mentioned, you had a little bit of that paranoia play towards short, but there was nothing that they're finding on the back of it. I'm surprised there was no early rotation calls.
Kame needing to hold this weapon.
It took me a while to get burnt out from watching CS, man.
Like maybe so RB, he's more than happy to give his life for the cause. It's going to be
like
capped regardless.
20,000 hours.
So
maybe a bit more.
As well send him out. See
and CS is pretty repetitive in comparison to this game.
Picked up that lockdown, so yes, there's an investment of Hunter's Fury going into this round, but even then, the next ultimate that they can cycle through is still technically a little bit unanswerable unless Akame has another fragment lineup and Cess has some shock darts potentially. You know, we've seen their proficiency on it on the other side already, but these are the key components for Nongshim on this little 9-3. Superstitious curse. They are, well, on away.
Who's more superstitious than sailors?
It's like 2 years. Yeah, sounds about right.
Right now.
Placing swamp grenade.
Ooh, could be a bad one.
Star enjoyers. Star signs.
We don't need to get into star signs.
Dude, they go aggro, man. They go aggro.
Well, looking for a crunch here, but that's going to be a good amount of information gained for DFM. There is nothing.
Retake over towards B, but it's up against a Killjoy. They haven't really got anything to help their retake here. Smoke in middle to just make sure. Molly, so they can't get spammed. Wall goes in as well. Just in case there's a recon. Speaking of recons, man, that's a lot of tanks.
Around the back, and May flushed out of market immediately. Paranoia across.
Viper, oh, and it covers. Ah, dude, guys, you gotta save.
And now with a pit,
you guys have to save. The judge can stay around.
Yeah, it's the extended pit as well. You just cannot contend with getting in towards this one, especially when Cess didn't have a drone. Now
dude,
it's just
such a devastating game for them to lose. They're not putting the Killjoy on A. They're going aggro.
Gotta call it.
Yeah, swap the weapon, but it's got to be a 4-player save. There's just nothing else to be done here. It's a tough pill to swallow. But one the DFM have to choke down is Nongshim. They're going to tie things up at 9-9. 6 consecutive rounds here in the half, starting from that pistol. DFM have just not been able to find any purchase whatsoever with this defense.
We've got 2 extremes just on this little hunt that we see Nongshim going to their spawn. DFM's attack looking great. You know, the defenses of Nongshim,
they haven't even like tried to punish it too much.
Controller comp as well, right?
Like,
with
there's
the
so much stuff you could do.
You
could do a alarm bot in front of the wall into a punish once you know they're close.
Flip it on over. And this is Nongshim knowing
KO,
what to do on the attacking side and really no answer for a DFM in a composition that they haven't deployed just yet here. You know, last time, as I highlighted a little bit earlier, it was Teo meta, it's an Astra, it's a very different look. You're only playing on the back of some scrim results and some planning going into this series on a map
attack-sided?
By all means, on this
Dude,
defensive
it should be good on
side,
defense as well. I'm not even sure it should make it attack-sided. This stuff is hard. This stuff is hard that they're doing. This is a pretty good setup from them. This is probably what I wanted to see. Alarm bot in front, turret on the right. Sure. This will do. This is their best round so far from DFM.
There's the entry attempt now coming through Dambi.
That's fine though. You can just delay so heavy and just flood sight.
They repositions to heaven.
Killjoy, get on sight.
Popped, goes for a flick and would have been a monstrous.
Where's the smoke main? Again, smoke main.
Still 5 players strong.
No, they needed to flood. Oh no. I'm so worried for them, dude.
Their way back into this. They don't have the null command. They don't have it from the shadows. Jinbug still 3 charges away from having a lockdown. The tools just realistically aren't there for DFM. It's going to have to come up the back of some good shots, just like that one. Finds the first. RB Looking within the poison orb, slides back over
Great
into his main.
distraction.
Francis gonna hold the door.
Holy,
Quick
was
tap,
that
May
flick
gonna be
shot.
taken down. Jinbong now lost as well. RB striking, finds Jian.
One enemy remaining.
Stambi drops down off the top of heaven and says he catches a glimpse, but he cannot catch the shot. Stambi is the fish that maybe got away as he continues to poke and prod
chill.
at this player. Says he loses his life, he loses his op, and DFM lose the round and the lead.
Money.
This is the moment in time for Nongshim that they know they've got this series in their hands, you would assume. So many rounds in a row on this attacking side, and finally, I was almost going to beg in this position from DFM. Where are your timeouts? You've got 2. You need to talk.
No, they really need to.
Lost.
And they've used three methods to try and stop over towards A. And all 3 failed.
We're seeing great cycling from Nongshim currently on this
and it feels like they've had like multiple ideas of how to deal with it. But I would say that they're not fully fleshed out at all.
No,
they haven't really thought about them too heavy. They've just come up with loads of ideas instead of like one good idea.
Just pushed off angles by utility. They've just been dumping everything at that operator.
Alarm bot close, trap play.
And the scenes that we were witnessing
probably what's coming in
from that attacking side, they've very much been inverted. Maybe both teams just suck at defending on this map. I don't know.
They wouldn't be the only ones.
True. But it's still bizarre to see this complete tonal shift.
Yeah.
The op, you could put the op on short. It should be anywhere but A. The op on B main would be really strong.
Yeah, maybe I do want paper thin.
Yoppy FPS, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that.
Way less clever.
Thank you.
He'd be like, they're playing on the port side of the map. I'm like, you talking to the B side? Yeah. Okay.
That's you see, I know it's left
honestly,
side because it's 4 letters. That's
judging your own smoke in front of the util
so
has some potential. Problem is drone's gonna own you.
Attackers. Anywho, this is a very crucial round for DFM. Cannot be understated. Roundless on this defensive side.
Yeah, use their wall against them. This isn't too bad.
In the very
Could perma smoke this.
An orb gathered. First casualty gonna be huge.
Honestly, this is one of their better ideas at the moment.
Just from GN, he needs to be patient here. He's going to find any value, but it looks like Nongshim are not going to give it to him. Solid suspicions. Once again, looking to try to tackle this B site. Triple stack is here.
The thing is, Francis has already used that drone as well, right? So it's just the normal recon dart that comes online for the second phase of this round.
A little bit of pre-fire, finds
3 passing stack over towards B. Turret to get early info. Shock dart giving them info over towards middle. Knife clears all of short. Omen ult clears all of A. I think I have a 4 passing stack over towards B. Double flash for Akame. Good recon. Got Killjoy out here as well. Don't want to deter them too much to go big stack.
Right through the wall.
20 seconds.
Oh, okay, I'm going to have to see that one back as Francis Ivy Build's going to fall. Sass able to find Persia as well, and that leaves RB alone in a 1v4. Weapons not collected, but
dude, when in fail, bring out a judge.
Time is just not going to
bring out a judge to anti.
See if he can get a little bit more
big
damage
dealt.
It's completely surrounded.
Big fan of that.
Able to just go ahead and pull back around the corner, and RB will eventually fall.
Mate.
Clean final shot there from May as DFM.
Get an upgrade.
Tie it up
throw it to someone else. Buy that
judge
again.
For the longest time, they finally call it.
Autumn, thank you so much for the tier 1. Appreciate the 22 months. Yeah, dude, I think he threw the gun and picked up the judge.
Unfortunately for Nongshim in this round, right? They're not getting too far forward over at A, over at short, to really reveal any positions of the DFM guys. And by the time ticking down and down, you're trying to bully your way into the B site where there's just all that utility still available for DFM. You'd assume that they'd be pretty comfortable at that time with their Sova util
Instant
and
reply
their
from Nongshim.
Killjoy util just available. So getting that round. Kind of an easy checkbox, I feel like, for DFM with the way that one does eventuate, and Nongshim probably recognizing that as well.
You would imagine.
For their own timeout.
You would imagine.
By the way, I just want to highlight, that Omen cosplay is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it's been
like,
sick.
We've seen crazy
Actually,
ones.
he's just going to make sure that they actually like clear aiming.
Like,
make sure that they've cleared over towards wine so that their passive pressure is actually for sure 100% passive pressure. It's a great timeout from Nongshim here. Coaches probably noted how many were over towards the side. They at least saw the KO on the rotate. They at least saw 3. They might have seen 4.
Everything, and
so
sometimes the team
how would they have 4 when we have passive pressure over towards A? Our passive pressure did nothing. Basically, is what that means.
Here in Korea
so
is,
you would imagine
is
that all stacked over towards B.
Speaking of showing up,
they would want to push this
and
make sure that this is 100% passive pressure.
Full armor.
Or just save the smoke and do something completely different. What are we going for?
I say we. I'm not the captain of the boat. He's abandoned it.
It's under maintenance.
Well, it's
just sight hit and save the Viper stuff for after
here. If they can close at this map. It's just gonna keep happening.
Make sure they get on sight.
And then we can,
get a KO ult to cancel this ult.
You hear Zombie starting to bound towards you. That's going to be a big threat. May swinging, able to find one. Does get spotted though, and RB is able to quickly collect the kill there on the back end. So it's going to be able to find one before getting traded out. So in the end, it's going to be a 3v3.
Get one back aside. He's got a double flash to help him. Can't get the flash out because they can push him spawn.
They can't do anything because Kame with the null command at the moment. It did remove the overdrive, but it already kind of found its space and damage.
They did also remove this Hunter's Fury though, so that if they can recover this, get rid of Jinbung, they're going to be in a very good spot.
Killjoy ult here? Not really, man. They over-rotated. You do a Killjoy ult here and they just go like this, you kind of lost. All of this is a question mark.
2 flashes still available from Akame. Maybe try to play him in, but they need to start doing that right now. Because here comes Zombie. Playing on the corner, swinging around the side, and there's the shorty to strike. Jan similarly does get taken down. Francis here.
It was lovely from Nongshim to cut sound. Oh.
Yeah, able to survive that one. Oh, dearie me.
Boy.
Yes. What do we hear from Elevate a little bit earlier on? Loves
KOs,
loves good KO players. Not when they're coming out with flashes like that.
Flashes to help over towards side, but I guess just because he was worried.
A bit of a roughie,
they cut down, so there's pressure over towards middle. The Omen can help him out.
They're finding a kill towards spawn, a kill towards back boat. That was kind of a pivotal one for me. I in that moment would have loved to see double flash drive lobs over to the side and try and get Jinbul activated, right? Kind of standard things when you got a KO over at the side spawn.
3v3. Omen should hold flashes over sight while he's holding for this guy to can't really help this guy out.
A victory here.
The TP is so
DFM,
bold.
is it going to be blood in the water or not? The operator and the space in B main.
Ivy going to be seen there at the very last second. May just now getting onto that line though.
Should have Judge. I mean, he can still hold. You would trade it no matter what.
Slow, silent retreat here from Ivy.
Oh, they can actually...
What's he going to do, like, with a Judge here?
Deep towards spawn.
Ooh, spots one. He's just a hair off being able to find the shots on the Francis. And that would have been a great reprieve.
Okay, this is a big round, though.
Nice little gift wrapped up with a bow for DFM, but...
Speaking of Judge, he gets the Judge, but he's getting a little bit.
Now forward here into the smoke with the Judge,
but
RB
towards
very much sensing this play.
Gotta get out of Dodge's May a little bit there.
But the Cloudburst tells him that
that's the op is.
Yep, op's right there.
Do know that Dami doesn't have the fast lane, but he's still
45
got that
seconds
sprint
on
and
this
slide.
one. Does Neon just beat all this huge though?
That fragment, but Akame able to
very nice big kill.
That kill.
Criminal over towards heaven gets stopped.
Hard
to get through these chokes. Still got that Judge over towards main. They go for a cancel.
Throw this one out, and as I say that, here it comes.
30 seconds.
Are investing it from across the map.
For a cancel, one pass and Sova fake over towards A.
Take it down by that, but
and then a
split coming through here. No, it's gonna work. Cannot turn back fast enough.
Okay,
Sets is here to try to bail them out.
There's no way this is gonna work.
15 seconds remaining. He's on the open.
Why?
RB all the time in the world. Paranoia will be able to get the catch, but it's going to go up and over the top of the box, and RB now can reposition. And GN, he is not going to be ready for this at all. It's a Red Bull clutch from RB. As DFM,
it's so painful.
They have it in their hands, but it all just slips through their fingertips.
Where's the comms? That's what I'm questioning at the moment. Maya's looking the complete wrong way. There's a stampede up through mid. Surely, footsteps and that sort of thing. Are you bamboozled by what's happening over by your teammates at A? I mean, the spike has been gifted to Cess, and he runs back into the open instead of going to the backside. There's 10 seconds. If he tucks in and plays for the time, he would win by default. That is just a huge monumental fumble from DFM.
Yeah, you just bunker back a sight, no doubt.
Can they even try to persevere from here?
And they lost the first pick.
Around like that.
Oh, God, it's such a big fumble from them. 9-3.
Wait,
was the first half 9-3 or 8-4? I can't even remember. It was 9-3, right?
Shot out of the sky. Jinbong will be able to find one, but Dami finds GN. This A site is now open, primed for the taking.
RB, I want RB on the plant. He would have got the pit. I mean, he's got it anyway. He just went and grabbed the orb.
I'm feeling perfectly cozy. They even have the Hunter's Fury. Francis in a disconnected position, but there you go. Yeah, the pit will be in play. They are looking to make this.
Man, they had a whole demo to work out how to play against this, and
DFM to try to
they couldn't work it out until the timeout. That's a timeout on the fly, work it out.
2 shock darts, the Hunter's Fury, a fast lane.
After a demo.
This would be a Herculean effort from DFM to try to keep it going. Jinbong going to be spotted here on the drop down. They're able to double face in towards Hell. Persia dead.
Ooh.
Jinbong finding another bit of time. It's starting to get away from them. The push forward, the Hunter's Fury, the layers are now coming to fruition.
And for
Nongshim,
it's just a little bit devastating for DFM considering how close it was.
In the stage 2 playoffs,
Felt like we were going third map here,
DFM home, denying them a hope of advancing forward, denying them a hope of appearing in front of a home crowd in Tokyo.